Have you ever checked your bank account and felt that small wave of stress hit your chest? Not because you're broke, but because you should have more by now. You see people online talking about investing, building businesses, multiple income streams. And you're just thinking, I just want to save my first $10,000. If that's you, this video is for you. Because the first $10,000 isn't about money. It's about identity. It's the moment you stop being someone who tries to save and become someone who actually does. Let's talk about how to get there. First, understand this. Your first $10,000 is the hardest. Not because the amount is huge, but because you're building discipline from scratch. When you go from $0 to $1,000, it feels slow. From $1,000 to $3,000, still slow. But once you hit momentum, everything changes. So step one is simple. Stop focusing on $10,000. Focus on the first $1,000. Break it down. If you try to mentally carry $10,000 at once, your brain panics. But $1,000? That feels possible. Even if you're earning average money. Even if you have bills. Even if you feel behind. Now here's the part nobody likes to hear. You cannot save what you don't control. Most people don't have a money problem. They have a spending awareness problem. You don't need a complicated spreadsheet. Just track your spending for 30 days. Every rupee. Every dollar. Every small online order. Because what drains your money isn't one big purchase. It's small, repeated comfort spending. Food deliveries when you're tired. Random shopping when you're bored. Subscriptions you forgot about. This isn't about guilt. It's about clarity. When you see the pattern, you can change the pattern. Now let's talk about sacrifice. Temporary sacrifice. Not forever. That's where people quit. They think saving means suffering for years. No. You just need focus seasons. Ask yourself, what can I cut for the next 90 days? Not forever. Just 90 days. Maybe it's eating out. Maybe it's upgrading your phone. Maybe it's impulse shopping. 3 months of discipline can build your first few thousand. And once you see progress, it becomes addictive. In a good way. But here's something deeper. If your income is tight, cutting expenses alone won't get you to $10,000 fast. You need to increase your earning power. And I know, that sounds overwhelming. But it doesn't mean quitting your job tomorrow. It means asking, what skill can I improve that increases my value? Communication, sales, editing, coding, design, even learning how to negotiate your salary. One upgraded skill can increase your monthly income by 10%, 20%, even 50%. And that difference, that's your savings fuel. Because let's be honest, there's a limit to how much you can cut. But there's no real limit to how much you can earn over time. Now let me address something emotional. Comparison. This one destroys savings progress. You see your friend buying a car, another one traveling, someone your age investing, and suddenly your $2,300 saved feels small. So what do? You reward yourself too early. You upgrade too fast. You spend to feel caught up. And you reset your progress. Listen carefully. Your first $10,000 is not for showing. It's for stability. It's for breathing easier. It's for sleeping better at night. Quiet money is powerful. No one claps for it. But your future self will. Here's a practical system you can start today. Use the 50/30/20 rule as a base. 50% needs. 30% wants. 20% savings. But if you're serious about hitting $10,000 faster, shift it temporarily. Maybe 60% needs, 20% wants, 20% plus savings, or even 30% savings during a focused season. Automate it. The moment your income hits your account, Move the savings out. Don't see it. Because if you see it, you'll justify using it. Remove the decision. Make it automatic. Discipline is easier when it's designed. Another important thing. Separate your savings from your spending account. Different bank. Different app. Different mental category. When it feels harder to access, you touch it less. And no, your first $10,000 should not be in risky investments. This is your foundation. Emergency fund. Security fund. Confidence fund. Once you have it, then you can invest aggressively. But not before you build the base. Let's talk about motivation. Because at some point, you will feel tired. You'll think, this is slow. And it is. Saving is not exciting. It's repetitive, quiet, boring. That's why most people never reach 5 figures. They quit in the boring phase. So instead of relying on motivation, track progress visually. Write your target on paper. Color it in as you grow. Celebrate small milestones. $1,000, $3,000, $5,000. Make progress visible. Because visible progress builds momentum. And here's something powerful. The habits that get you to $10,000 are the same habits that get you to $100,000. Patience, intentional spending, skill growth, delayed gratification. You're not just saving money. You're becoming financially disciplined. And that identity shift, that's the real win. Let's quickly recap. First, break $10,000 into smaller milestones. Second, track every expense for 30 days. Third, create a short season of focused sacrifice. Fourth, increase your earning power. Fifth, automate and separate your savings. And finally, protect your progress from comparison and impatience. If you're serious about this, don't wait for next month. Don't wait for a raise. Start tonight. Open your Notes app. Write your current savings number. Set your first milestone, $1,000, and commit to it. Not perfectly, but consistently. You don't need to be rich to save $10,000. You need structure, clarity, and discipline. Start small. Stay focused. And let's build it step by step.